It was past midnight when I got off the last bus and began the long walk back to my apartment. The streets were silent, not even the usual dogs barking in the distance. Each step I took echoed against the empty buildings, bouncing back like someone else was walking behind me. I kept glancing over my shoulder, but the road stretched bare under the sickly yellow lamps. When I reached my building, I noticed something odd. The main entrance door, the one that always stayed locked, was standing slightly open. My heart skipped. I told myself someone had forgotten to close it, but the thought didn't settle. Still, I stepped inside. The lobby was darker than usual. The overhead light flickered weakly, humming like it was dying. The guard's chair was empty. I called out once, my voice cracked in the silence. No reply. Just that heavy emptiness pressing in. I walked toward the elevator. Its doors were already open, waiting for me like it knew I was coming. I froze, staring into the dim cabin. I hadn't pressed the button. Slowly, I stepped inside, my finger hovering over the button for the 7th floor. The elevator groaned as it climbed, shuddering at every floor. On the 4th, the lights flickered and the doors creaked open a few inches before sticking. Through the narrow gap, I saw it, someone standing in the hallway. A thin figure, pale, motionless, its face half hidden by shadow. Its eyes caught the light. Wide. Too wide. My breath caught in my throat. Hello. I whispered. The word barely left my lips when the doors slammed shut and the elevator jerked upward. My knees almost gave out as the cabin rattled to the 7th floor. When the doors slid open, the hallway stretched empty. No sound, no neighbors, no faint TVs behind the doors. Just silence. I walked slowly toward my apartment. That's when I noticed the footprints. Wet, bare, muddy footprints leading straight to my door. They didn't start from the elevator. They just appeared halfway down the hall, as if someone had begun existing only there. My hand shook as I unlocked the door. When it swung open, my stomach dropped. The lights were already on. I was certain I had turned them off when I left. I stepped inside. The first thing I noticed was the smell, damp soil, strong, clinging. I didn't own plants. The second thing was my phone buzzing in my pocket. I pulled it out. A message from an unknown number. 3 words, welcome home. The door slammed shut behind me. I spun around, heart racing, but no one was there. The smell of earth grew stronger. My eyes darted to the kitchen. The light flickered. And in that flicker, I saw it, something crouched in the corner. Long arms, a dark shape, its head tilted as it watched me. The light steadied. The corner was empty. I stumbled back, clutching my phone like it could protect me. Then I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, behind me, inside the apartment. I bolted to the bedroom, slammed the door, locked it, shoved a chair under the handle. My chest heaved. The silence pressed in again. Minutes passed. Or hours. Then came the scratching. Nails dragging down the wooden door. Long, slow, steady. My phone buzzed again. Another message lit the screen. You can't hide. The scratching stopped. I stayed there until morning light seeped through the curtains. Finally, I opened the door. The apartment was empty. The smell of soil lingered faintly. On the wall, smeared in mud, were words that made my blood turn cold. See you tonight.